Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So this is a pick a card reading into where is your current path leading and should you course correct? Okay, so where is your current path leading? Are you on the right path? Yes or no? If I'm on the right path, brilliant. Let me know all about it. If I'm not and I need to course correct, then how do I need to course correct? Okay, so that's what this reading is about. And we'll also be using the pendulum in these readings as well. So we have 3 piles. The timestamps are going to be down below. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Remember that this is a general reading, so only take the messages that resonate. Also, you can choose more than one pile as well. Okay, so I will see you in your reading. Bye for now. All right, so pile number 1. Where is your current path leading and should you course correct? All right, so let's ask the question of the pendulum. So do core pile number 1 need to course correct? It's come through as yes. Okay, so let's see. So hang on, they're asking me to explain something first. Okay, I am going to shuffle tarot cards on camera to get further information and get further details. However, what they're asking me to say is that with that yes energy to course correct, they're telling me is not to say that you are doing anything that's bad or wrong. They're asking me to prefix the message with that. What they're asking for is more of an expansion that needs to happen, an expansion in your presence, because the world needs you, is what I'm being told. An expansion in what you have to give to yourself and what you have to give to others is another message that I'm receiving for pile number 1s. And it's not playing things small anymore, is what they're saying. It's like you have so much to give, is another word they're saying. It's phrase, sorry, they're giving me. Okay, so let's check these cards out. We have romance, integrity. I'm picking up a lot with this integrity card. It's integrity for yourself and also the integrity of those around you. How much integrity the people around you have for you. And it's integrity for one's self as well. I'm almost picking up with this integrity card that are the people around you the right people? Do you feel comfortable with them? Or are you just so used to them it's easier to go along to get along? It's like this, there's a quiet voice for some of you pile number 1s that know that the current situation, the current setup that you have isn't correct. It's not honoring your highest and greatest good. And it's listening to that voice, no matter how small it is, no matter how they're showing me a very small light. Oh, yeah, a very small light. It's a very small voice. If you're very honest with yourself, some of you pile number 1s are either not happy or something is not to your liking. It's almost as if you're in a job and it pays well and it does and it ticks all the boxes, but are you really happy? Are you honoring yourself? Are you honoring your spirit? Okay? Intuition and manifestation. I love that. Because we were just talking about honoring your spirit here. And being able to oh my God, this card is called Spirit. Yep, thank you. I love it when I get synchronicities like that. Okay, so it's intuition and manifestation. It's saying don't be afraid to wish and put out there what it is that you actually want. Visualizing it, really having that true emotional connection to it. Another message that I'm picking up is that one of the things that people miss with going along to get along and not honoring your integrity or not having other people honor your integrity is that you lose that emotional connection to yourself. You lose that emotional connection to life. And that emotional connection is important in that it is a barometer for whether you're on the right path or not. So when your barometer, in terms of your emotions and your feelings, is out of sync, or it's not working properly, and the way to get it working properly is by having the courage to tune into it and take take the right action that shows that you're honoring your feelings and your emotions and your intuition. Okay, that sounded a bit jumbled. I was just speaking it. This is the message from my guides. I hope it made sense. Chances are with the tarot, we'll come back to it. Next, we have Sisterhood of the Rose, and we have Keepers of the Earth. So Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. And we have Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Interesting, we have a lot with intuition, priestess, mystic, ancient ancestors. So a lot of you may either be light workers, you're going through your spiritual awakening at the moment. You may be Reiki healers. Anyone that's there to heal others, to teach others. I'm bringing through, and what's coming through though is a very strong esoteric energy here. This is the time where you'd be getting, of course, noting your dreams, noting what comes through in your dreams. Some of you all may be getting spirit animals, or you may be seeing, or your attention is being drawn to a particular animal. I'm being told to research that because there's a meaning in there, and it's very interesting. When I was getting the tarot decks for this reading, I did see my animal tarot deck, but I just thought to leave, I just thought no, so they're reminding me of that. What else? Don't underestimate your God team and how they are able, or don't underestimate God and Source and the power of prayer. And putting up there what it is that you're after and visualizing it and emotionally connecting to it in terms of achieving what you want. Some of you may think it's impossible, but it's not. Very last card, it is safe for you to love, open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all. Interesting, open your heart. Again, heart is talking about emotions. You feel through the heart, right? You feel the range and the spectrum of emotions through your heart. It's talking about being dare to dream. I'm not ignoring this romance card here. I just haven't gotten any messages for the romance, but we're coming to it. Okay, so let's go into the tarot and let's get some details. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for those messages for pile number 1. Please assist us in tuning in to the highest energy frequencies to get the most accurate messages for the greatest good and the highest good of pile number 1. Okay, so let's tune into this romance card. What is this? No, too many. Okay, with this romance card, I'm getting Hermit energy. Okay, Hermit energy, 8 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Emperor, 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Okay, it's a lot of cards, and I just wanted to get at least 2 cards per each of these, but I'm going to take all the cards because they are telling me what this means right off the bat. So I can take them. So with the Hermit energy, so I talked about spiritual awakening earlier, or some life lesson there is to learn. Now what this is saying is that some of you have been on your own for a very long time. Some of you have left or are on the verge of leaving a situation to be on your own. It's like to be on your own to heal, to be on your own to have realizations, and you may figure out that it's best. And I believe I've said this before, but I'm going to repeat it to tune into my guides again. Some of you have been on your own for quite a while. However, what they're saying is, the reason some of you guys got burned, apparently, because you were so used to giving with the 6 of Pentacles energy, giving to other people. But again, with this integrity energy, it was giving in the sense that you were over-giving and you were not receiving back what it is that you were putting out. Or you were giving so much that people were taking it for granted, or people were not valuing what you were giving. So I'm getting a depletion energy, and with the Hermit card, it's having that isolation to recharge yourself. It's leaving the situation where people aren't giving you back what you deserve. It's having the integrity in yourself and having the strength in yourself to leave those situations and daring to dream and manifest more and better for yourself. Now, this could have been due for some of you from a way that you guys were raised, I'm seeing with the Emperor energy, or someone in your life currently that's very imposing on you guys at this point in time. But some of you with this Two of Swords are either in the place where you refuse to see it or you don't want to see it. But what's coming through very strongly is, yeah, this is my childhood card. That's what I was picking up on with the Ten of Cups. But what I'm being shown lastly with the Knight of Swords is that you guys, it's undeniable when it comes to your integrity, your intuition, and manifestation, you guys are being prompted to really start taking hard action in your life, to ensure that you are within your integrity, to ensure that you are within your life purpose. That's what this is about. And that is the ultimate with the Romance. That is talking about your love for yourself. You have to have love for yourself in order to receive love. And if you don't know how to go about that, listen to your intuition, listen to your dreams, tune into the whispers you get when you're praying, when you're meditating, because pile number one, you have a very strong spirit guided team that are around you willing to assist you. For those of you who are in the esoteric arts or who are in the spiritual arts or who are spiritual healers, light workers, etc., who are very intuitive or just highly connected to spirit, I'm picking up that this is a situation that is your life purpose, this realization of loving yourself and self-belief and self-confidence. It's as if you had people around you who did not respect you, who did not believe you, who did not see you. Apparently those people were around you for a reason, for you to reconnect back to love, for you to reconnect back to source, for you to reconnect with your higher self, for you to reconnect to the essence, the purity, the beauty of who you are. There is so much for you to give. Magnanimous. It's honoring your spirit. People around you are not allowing you to be, or the situation or the circumstances around you are not allowing you to be as big as you are. Either because you have made yourself small to fit in, or other people have made you small. Devil. That's what I'm saying. There's some with that Emperor energy, there's some control where either someone in your life that you're dependent on, or someone that you're close to, or either the way that you've raised, or it could be just your ego as well. You're either in the lower vibration of your ego, or take it as it resonates, pile number one, but they're either not good for you, or they're not giving you the right advice, or because of them you're playing small, right? But that is not in keeping with your integrity. So the intuition and manifestation energy, spirit guides, what could you... And I sounded a bit broken just now because I was just channeling very strongly. Channeling strongly. I was listening very carefully. Okay. Oh, guys, 9 of Wands. Okay. It's as if you see the barriers in your situation before you could see the potential opportunity. Before you could see, you view the barriers or the limitations or the reason to say no before you see the reasons to, before you hear and feel the reasons to say yes. That is what this 9 of Wands is. It's sort of dare to dream, right? Dare to dream, dare to believe in yourself. And this is where we're coming back to that integrity energy again. Four of Swords. This is a lot of resting energy, a lot of being bored, a lot of not being involved in life, a lot of going with the flow, keeping the status quo. But you're destined for more and greater and bigger than that. Pile number 1. Okay, Sister of the Rose and Keepers of the Earth. Let's do those 2. Okay, so here we go. This is our romance energy. Page of Pentacles has come through reverse. I'll take it. I don't really do reversals. And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the greatest energy of all. Okay, give me a card for that, please, Spirit Guide. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this 2 of Cups and with the romance, we have 2, 2. So, pile number 1, you guys are at various phases of your life and your life's journey. What I would say is that for those of you who recognize what came through about having your integrity and people either gaslighting you for you to be small, or your situation doesn't allow you to be in your authenticity, or your situation allows you to play small, you know what, that bit that I said earlier, what's coming through here is that there's a lot of you, pile number 1, who've managed to heal that. Okay, you've managed to heal it, and as you've managed to heal it, and you come, and as you're arriving into that vibration of self-belief, of confidence, of gratitude, and love and acceptance of yourself, the universe, your guides that be, and so on, are orchestrating a partner coming through for you. A soulmate, a life partner. This could be romantic, this could also be platonic as well. Take it as it resonates. What this also represents is your soul tribe also. So these are people who would just love on you, who would just respect you for who you are, who are looking to elevate you. It's like we have a lot of people around here coming in. We have the sisterhood that's coming through. We have keepers that are coming through. These are going to be like-minded people. They're also giving me the message that to be part of the Great Awakening, I was talking about spiritual, and driving this a lot. To impact other people and to raise the vibration of the collective, you could do that by simply being you, by simply being authentic to who you are, right? That's also another message that's coming through here. Because with that authenticity, I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles is reverse. So what this is saying to me is that if you think this is really turning the way you view life and view yourself through the lens of your current reality. It's having the courage to turn that upside down. Do not view your current circumstance or your current reality as being it. That would be too limiting for you, and this opportunity and these people or this person wouldn't come in. You have to dream, think, and envision beyond that. That's why we have the intuition and manifestation. If you decide to play small, okay, well, I could only do this because I have this. I have 1, I have 2 that adds, I have 1, 2, hold on. Let me get this example straight. I have 2 things here, I have 2 things here, that adds up to 4. Like, if you think logically like that, what they're saying is you would always get what you always have. I'm butchering this, I can't hear them clearly. But the point is that you have to think big. You have to think 2 plus 2, I know is equal 4. I'm not settling for 4. I want 6 or I want 10. That is the kind of breadth and expansion of thinking that you need. It's turning current thinking and logic upside down. It's believing in the impossible. And this is where your spirit guides and source are here to help you think bigger. Okay. And they're saying it's also trust that you've done the healing work. as well with the Seven of Pentacles, and it's safe to love again. They're saying trust that you've done the healing work. Like there is no more to, that you're ready, you're good to go. A lot of you have been in isolation with this hermit energy. You're working on yourselves, working on yourselves, working on yourselves, working on yourselves, working on healing, working on, you know, whatever it is you're working on. They're saying, no, 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 you're good. You got this. You're good. You're good to go. It's safe now. It's safe for you to venture out. You've learned everything that you have to learn. You can get back into the game of life now. Okay? All right, pile number one, that's it for you. This was really, really long because I had to find those messages. But I hope it resonates. Let me know. And if not, I'll see you in another pile. Bye for now. All right, so pile number two, welcome. Where is your current path leading, and should you course correct? So let's ask this question of the pendulum of should you course correct? Okay, so the pendulum is, what I'm picking up with the pendulum is no. It's moving anti-clockwise, sorry, that there isn't a need to course correct, that you are heading on the right path. Okay, am I picking up any messages before we go into the cards for pile number two? It's talking about trusting your intuition and trusting your gut instinct is what I'm picking up for you guys, pile number two. I'm not picking up anything else, so let's look at the cards. Okay, so take action. Interesting that. Okay. That makes sense. I was seeing something about little and often and consistency as well. Whether you guys feel it or not, it's like being consistent, even if it's little and often. But it's just chipping away, no matter how slow you go. It's that consistency that they're talking about. We have improving health as well. This is showing to me something that's gradually getting better, or something that will gradually get better with time. Note that when it's, having said that, when it comes to health though, notice that please seek medical advice from a licensed professional when looking at health. I don't purport to be one, so like do your due diligence as appropriate for you. But what these two are saying is that it's a matter of being able to identify, like the current path you're on is identifying something that needed to be fixed, something that needed to be dealt with, and taking the necessary action to do so, and still continuing on that path. Even when, for some of you, pile number two, someone may have said that something was impossible or something couldn't be done. If someone may have told you this is your lot in life, just accept it. You didn't. I'm picking up that you listened to that. That's where intuition's coming through. Thank you. You listen to that fire, you listen to that gut instinct within you, you listen to what it is that you wanted. It's a matter of connecting with it and following that, no matter how difficult it was. It's a matter of you using your gut instincts and what you wanted as your guiding light. And that is why you have an improvement in your situation. And that has fuel, and that has been due to the consistency of taking action. And this improvement in your situation is also fueling you taking action. So it's like a self-perpetuating thingy, I would say. Transformation. I love it. What I also love with this as well is the energy of the wings, the wings, the wings. It's leaving, and transformation is also talking about leaving one state and evolving into something else, elevating into something else, becoming something else. And they keep on bringing me back to this as well, as becoming something they said you could not become, or doing something that they said couldn't be done. Or perhaps you thought it was impossible for you to become it or for you to do it. That's also something else that's coming through here. It's that evolving, it's that evolution, it's becoming a better version of you. People, teacher, I'm not getting much from this card, but I'm going to do tarot. We're going to do tarot after, so possibly with that we will get a bit more. It could be that along this path, you guys, because this is a, oh, thank you. They're telling me the path that you guys have been on, for some of you, is a path less traveled, or a path that has been lonely, or it's been a path where you've had to shine a light on it by doing your own research, by going out there and asking questions, or getting people who are on authority in this particular area or in this particular sphere, and learning from other people in order to put this together. I'm also picking up that you guys can make, if this was acquiring knowledge, you all could either put together a consultancy, or you could put together a business or something like that around this. Or you may be already taking action towards this as well. Okay, no. Wait, postpone, pause, no. Okay, I don't. Also, I'm being told with this no card, pile number 2, when viewing this reading, also use your intuition as well. Okay, so connect with your intuition as I'm doing the cards. You guys are from different walks and parts of life. I can't cover all various situations and scenarios, so also use your intuition. So if the cards are speaking and giving you a unique message, also follow that as well. So I'm getting that very strongly with the no. And we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask near you. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's interesting we have go ahead and take the romantic gesture, because this just reminds me of action. Like, you guys are just taking action in your life, even if it means making yourself vulnerable, even if it means putting yourself out there, going down a road less traveled. You guys are just taking the action. And that's why you guys are on course in your current life. Okay. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you for those messages. Please provide us with messages of the highest light, of the highest frequency, for the highest good of pile number 2. Provide us with additional messages. Thank you. Okay, so let's go into the tarot. I haven't asked the question yet. Okay, let's. We have this 5 of Swords again. Okay. I'm seeing this 5 of Swords, the deception and the no energy, but hang on. Let's look into the take action. So Spirit guides, guardian angels, the take action, the take action. Okay. They've split the deck. They've landed on 8 of Swords and 3 of Swords. It's interesting getting these 2 energies, like the 8 and the 3 of Swords. Notice that this is a person who feels quite isolated, feeling like they have no option, no way out, no hope. Feeling a sense of betrayal, a sense of heartache. And this is something that they had told me about this improving health as well. This could be physical health, it could be mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. You know, so take it as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here is, this is a clarifier for the take action. So I'm picking up strongly pile number 2 that a lot of you may have been in this place, but have chosen to, I don't want to use the term pick yourselves up, but it could very well have been that. But you've pushed through it. You've pushed through it by taking, they told me this message at the beginning and I ignored it, but they're bringing it back to me again. It's as if for some of you, even getting out of bed may have been a struggle, but you pushed and you did it anyway. And those small steps just gave you the momentum to build and build and build on that. And that's what, so it's taking action despite all the odds, despite the worst case of betrayal, despite the worst case of heartache, despite for some of you not even being able to move, not being able to see a path forward. You just put one foot in front of the other. Any more clarification, please? So they're saying bravo and well done. And it's like, I'm seeing for you, pal number 2, your spirit guided team just giving you a round of applause and just cheering for you from the other side. Yeah, 2 of Wands. It's sort of like you have a vision, you have something in mind that you want to go out and see and explore, and that like something has been your motivation to get you through this, and you are going to achieve that motivation, they're saying. So on this current path, what you are currently working towards, whether it's an opportunity, whether you want to travel, whatever it is you want to do, it's going to happen. So improving health, for improving health, 5 for improving health. Ace of Wands, I like. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Fantastic new beginnings as well. After, it's like you're putting something down in terms of whatever may have been stressing you, worrying you, a particular burden you may have been carrying, or something that may have been a burden on you. You can finally just breathe a sigh of relief. So all of these stuff that you've been carrying, again, it's going towards your goal. Like whatever has been slowing you down, like you persevered irrespective or despite of it, and that perseverance built strength, physical strength, emotional strength, dexterity, strength of character, and it's enabled you to push through to the other side. So to push through to the new beginnings of the life that, or an opportunity that you've wanted. And particularly with the new beginnings, with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, there's a lot of wand energy. So the wands talk about Page of Pentacles. So the wands talks, oh yeah, we have the Fool here below the deck. That's the thing, it's something new that's coming through for you guys. We have new, we have transformation, it's the start of a new cycle. The two represents going through a pathway, going through from one plane to another plane. That's what the two represents. I just see a lot of like a really big change happening or coming about, especially with this Fool energy here and the transformation as well. Okay, anything else regarding, oh God, this Five of Swords has wanted to come through, but let's see if it comes through again. Anything else regarding transformation? So your current path is sort of leading you to new beginnings, something that you've been planning and working towards. This could be traveling, some sort of movement energy. You guys have been either in some form of solitude or some sort of isolation, where you've been slowly but carefully crafting and working towards this new beginning. It may have either been, again, the studying comes through to me. It may have been studying. It may have been researching. It may have been saving money. It may have been just putting things together, going without, with the Page of Pentacles, going without, in the build up to this moment. It's like I'm seeing a lot of movement and big change happening here. It's like a new phase of your life. And when you have the Eight of Cups below the deck, so this is definitely a big change, leaving what you know to follow your dreams and to follow your aspirations. Okay. The Teacher and No. Provide us clarification for the Teacher and No. Wow, this is impressive. You guys have Empress energy. Okay, I got it. Empress and the Star. That is amazing. This is the thing. Like, I was being drawn to the stars here, like following your inner guidance system, following your inner compass is what I'm getting. And now it's as if the star is much closer to you guys. It's like you've diligently been working at this. And notice we have the Empress with the stars around her head also. This is talking about potential. Now, mind you, it's coming up against the no, against the wait, pause, and postpone. What this is saying to me is two messages, pile number two. Two messages for pile number two. Okay. This is saying to me that when you least expect it, or when you think you've been trying so hard, or when you think you've been given up, or when you think, oh, your goals are being kicked down the road as one obstacle after another, after another, after another. Know that it's happening for a reason, right? The universe is working on its own timing here. It's the universe's own timing to ensure that things are perfect for you to really shine. That is coming through very loud, very clear. Now, another thing that's coming through loud and clear, we have the Three of Cups and we have deception also. Just be very careful who you use your intuition as your best, if your gut instincts, because pile number 2, they've been telling me you guys have really good gut instincts. If your gut instincts are telling you that people are not for you, or the advice someone is giving you is not right, trust your gut instincts, because there is something with the people you have around you, and this message came up for pile number 1 also, interestingly enough. There's something with the people around you where someone may be giving you information, like you just have to check it. All right, that's what I'll say. I don't want to say someone's deceptive or whatever, to make anyone afraid and for you to clamp back down, because it's not about that. You just have to check. If someone is coming through with a particular perspective about you or about someone or about a situation, just double check it, just question it, just question where they're coming from, just question why they're saying it. Just, like there is too much that you guys have at stake. There is just too much riding on this for you to be distracted or put off course by either someone's agenda or someone misconstruing something. Okay, so with the Empress and the Star, you guys have big things ahead of you, and things are going to be picking up. What I'm also getting, when I've noticed that the Star, this is the Star when you guys had the wish and decided to follow it, to now, it's like it may seem delayed, but it's coming through in its own time, and it's going to come in whatever you guys are working towards when you least expect it as well. And then finally, to round this up, it's go ahead and make the gesture. So, and again, not being put off by what other people think, not being put off by rejection. Rejection is protection. Rejection is an opportunity to learn. Rejection is an opportunity to refine what you're doing. Rejection is also an opportunity to question why you're doing something and whether a reason is still valid. Is there any tweaking to what you need to do? Yeah, putting yourself out there and not being afraid of rejection is also key in terms of the current path that you're on and where you're current. And it's important to getting to that end destination and that end state that you guys are working towards. I don't even need to say what that destination and end state is, pile number 2, because what they're saying to me with this pile, you know what it is. You know what it is. You already know. Okay, pile number 2, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in another pile of future readings. Bye for now. Alright, last but not least, pile number 3. Where is your current path leading, and should you course correct? So, in terms of should you course correct, let's ask the pendulum. Okay, so if a course correction is required, the pendulum is going clockwise, so the pendulum is saying yes. Alright, so I'm just tuning in to see if there are any initial messages before we go into the cards. Okay, I'm not getting anything through. The detail will come out in the tarot, they're saying, so is that it? Okay. Ah, okay, I get it. So we have a yes. That's come through. It seems to me with this yes, guys, that this is the reason why I didn't hear anything. I got messages for the previous 2 piles after doing the pendulum as to the reason for their yeses or nos. But for you guys, I didn't. And this is the reason. You guys are sort of in between places, or you're like in an in-between phase, is what I'm picking up on here. If you guys were in between, I should have gotten maybe on the pendulum, to be fair. So let's see. They're still saying yes, you should course correct. So yeah, it's something about being between two worlds, or needing to make a decision, or being indecisive about something. But it's also a matter of who are you making this decision for? Are you making it for yourself and in honor of your highest good, or are you making it to please someone or to please other people around you, or for an easier life, is what I'm picking up on here as well. It's about having the courage. It's like using your heart and your head in synchronicity also. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, this is what I mean by heart in your head in synchronicity. You have your third eye, and of course you have your heart. It's going on your feelings, or going on your emotions. This feels as if it's going to be very similar to pile number 1. It seems as though pile number 3, pile number 1 is where you can, hang on, let me make sure, they're giving me a message, let me make sure I get this right. Pile number 3, my guides are saying that pile number 1 is where pile number 3 is going to be a few weeks or months down the road. Okay, fine, got it. Okay. So it's like having the strength and the courage of your convictions to listen and tune into your intuition. So notice that there are two worlds here, the sun and the moon, and choosing between those. But here there's just one. It's your intuition. It's about you. It's about what you think, what you feel. It's about honoring yourself. Right? So in terms of course correcting, that is what pile number 3, the advice is to honor yourself. It's to honor you and honor what you want, what you're about, whether someone likes it or not, whether someone thinks it's fair or not. Right? It's always important, I say, to do things in an equitable manner, but, okay, we have introspection. So this is going within. It's interesting, with pile number 1, they had the hermit energy. This is reminding me a lot of a hermit energy, of going within, of figuring things out, of asking questions, of checking in with yourself. And that is the thing. It's as if with this energy, it's outside, it's the hands. What do people think? What do people want? What can I offer people to keep them happy? Whereas here, it's just one thing and you are it. And it's going introspectively, and in terms of your current path and course correcting, it's going inwards to figure out what that thing is. What that thing that will honor you, honor yourself is. That is the introspection work. Now, they're saying pile number 3 that they're advising that a few of you may need to do that. Many of you who have selected this pile are currently doing it. What is your next step? Where are we going? I was picking up in this card like a dog chasing its tail. They were giving me that image as well. So if you feel that you're stuck in mud, or you're going round and round and round in circles and not making any progress, it's checking back in yourself as to the reason why that's happened. It's happening. Oh, and next, consciousness, victim mentality. This is interesting. This is what I was picking up on about the going round and round in circles. It's like many times you feel everything is happening all at once for you, and it can be overwhelming, and you can't see any way out of it. And what I'm picking up with this card here is like, I'm at this point in my life and I don't seem to be, and I'm not where I expected to be. I've put in so much work, I've put in so much effort, and I'm not, again, not where I expected to be. I'm not happy. I take 2 steps forward. I'm putting 2 steps forward is leading me 3 steps back. But they're saying the reason for that. It's because you're doing things because you feel you have to do it, or because you've been told that you ought to do it, and you're not, and going round in circles or not getting anywhere. It's the universe's way of letting you know that the path you're on is not the right path for you. So they're going to make it painful for you, to put you in a position where you get that introspection, to question your actions, question why you're doing things. Because it's only through doing that that you're going to be able to get the answer to work yourself out of this situation. And that's where listening to your intuition is comes in. It's not a matter of listening to what outside people say or what you see in the media. It's going within. Don't dim your light to fit in. Have you been dimming your light in order to fit in? And that is along the line of what I was picking up on before. Are you pleasing other people? Are you pleasing other people for an easier life? Or are you taking shortcuts? So instead of thinking for yourself, I'm picking up that this group here, some of you in pile number 3 are potentially quite young as well. I'm picking up on, right? So it's either your parents may be telling you, do this, do that, go down that road, do X, Y, and Z, and, you know, finish high school, get your degree, you get your job, you get a partner, you get your white picket fence home. It's like they're giving you that message, and it's as if you're going along with it and it's not working for you. And you don't know why it's not working, and the harder you try, the more it doesn't work. And what they're saying is that you take, that's just an example, right? Just take as it fits. What they're also saying to me as well is that through you doing that, through you prescribing or having other people tell you what you ought to do instead of listening to your instincts, you're shutting a part of yourself off. So it's getting in touch with that as well. Is there a part of yourself that you are shutting off, or that you're denying, or that you're not listening to in all of this? So what they're saying is that on the current path that you're on, it's going to be leading to more the same of this, you know, receiving obstacles, receiving blockers, because you're trying to fit in. But a way out of it, and we'll explore this more, is your intuition and really going within for those answers and honoring what it is that you want to do. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. And what I feel with honoring your calling in your soulmate, it's almost as if, and they're talking about prayers, affirmations, visualizations. This goes part and parcel with the introspection, and it goes in with the listening to your intuition. Pile number 3, what is it that you're about? What is it that you actually want? What is it that you're after? How are you taking action to go for those things? Instead of using a lot of action to do what people have told you to do, or what you think other people want you to do. That's another message that's come through. Are you doing something that you think other people, or are you, and another message that's coming through for pile number 3 is, do you think, okay, I'm a particular age now, so I have to do this. I'm a particular age now, so I have to settle down. I'm a particular age now, so I don't know, I should be slowing down. I'm a particular age now, so I can no longer hit the club. Like, do you know what I mean? It's that sort of thinking that's here as well. But no, it's really calling in what it is that you actually want, and it's having the bravery and the courage to visualize that. Okay. So pile number 3. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for those messages. May we deliver further detail that is in keeping with piles number 3's highest good, regarding where they are on their current path. Well, this is regarding that they got the message to course correct, so it's a matter of understanding how else they need to course correct. Devil. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at this, your intuition, High Priestess energy. You guys are seeing me shuffle on camera. Okay. 9 of Swords, worry, 10 of Swords. Okay. Let's go with this. So this is, it's interesting you get the Devil with yes. So it's taking a shortcut. It's what other people tell you is the right way to do things. It's listening to other people and giving up your power, really. You know, it's all about other people and it's not about you. It's all about keeping up with the Joneses as well and keeping up with your friends. Oh, what are my friends doing? I want to keep up with them. I want to do what they're doing. Have you potentially outgrown your circle? You guys should really listen to pile number 1. Pile number 1 is you guys a few months on if you take the advice given to you here. Okay? Take the time to tune in to your intuition with this High Priestess energy. This is part and parcel with the introspection. This is going in to yourself. A lot of you may be surprised to figure out that you may be clairaudient or clairsentient, pile number 3. Like you all are getting a lot of these messages already, or you just have a knowing, but you ignore it, is what is coming through here. So what your spirit guides are advising is to tune into yourself more, tune into your intuition more, exercise that muscle more. They're also saying that you would make mistakes, like you may think you're hearing something, but it may not be your intuition, it may be your ego instead, but through trial and error, they're saying you would be able to figure it out, and you'd be able to distinguish between the voices. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. What is coming through here, particularly with the victim mentality, is that there is an aversion to making mistakes. It's as if this may be a trauma situation for some of you guys, pile number 3. Like you worry and worry. Some of you may be suffering from anxiety. I'm also being told ADHD for 1 or 2 of you. But there, I'm just tuning in from what I'm being told. It's not to say that you can see ADHD on the cards, mind you, right? But it's just along those lines. You guys are warriors. You worry over a lot of things. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it correctly? What would other people think of me? Can I sustain myself if I did this? So again, you play it small. As we sing dim to fit in. You play it small to be safe, but that doesn't keep you happy. And when you play it small to be safe and you're not rocking the boat or anything, people are still stabbing you in the back, or people are still finding a reason to undermine you or to devalue you or to set you back, even though, you know, you're not bothering anybody, right? People are still finding a way to do this to you. Hence the reason why they're saying, well, if you're going to be undermining me anyway, if you're not going to be happy with what I'm delivering to you anyway, if nothing is going to make you happy, then I might as well do it for my own self then. Let me set my plans. Like cats are all about, cats are very spiritual, introspective creatures that have a lot of wisdom. Channel your inner wisdom. Make your own plans. Think big. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Be your own counsel. Oh gosh. Okay, so this wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. So we have, it's interesting, pile number 1 had a romance card and they had the 2 of Cups. So here we are seeing the Lovers energy, but we have the Lovers reverse. It's talking about, and again, the fact that it's reverse, depending on your reading, a reverse energy for the Lovers may not be a bad thing, okay? Just bear that in mind. But here, it's talking about the choices that, now it could be that you guys are in a relationship with a lover and you're on rocky, patchy ground or something like that. It could be that. And one of you is sacrificing yourself for the sake of the relationship, but you're overcompensating or over-sacrificing, or someone has lost themselves in a relationship. That's also what's coming through here, particularly around soulmates. So what's also coming through is someone deserving better from their relationship, so it's putting that to the other partner. That's number one. But I'm also more, for the majority of pile number 3, picking up that it's about choice and the choices that you're making. And this has come through reverse. So there's something about the choices. You're making choices to make other people feel comfortable. There's something that's very unique and powerful about you, pile number 3, that's something that I'm being told you haven't quite tapped into yet. But you kind of on a subconscious level, or you may be consciously aware of your power, and you know how potent your power is, and you're just keeping a lid on it to make other people feel comfortable. Yeah, King of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. Or people, when you've tried with the 9 of Wands to express yourself, you've gotten burned by other people. Okay, but with the King of Pentacles, what I'm strongly picking up on is that you guys there's so much of a richness and a potency and a power that is within you guys. Like, if you were able to wave a wand and just get rid of all these people who are controlling your thoughts, actions, feelings, etc., if you were able to get rid of them, this is how you guys would just be sitting pretty. You know, it's as if there is yeah, thank you. So what they're also telling me is that you guys need to do a clearing, either a spiritual clearing of your energies as well to get back within balance, and a clearing of people as well wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, we have 5 of Wands. Yeah, and yeah, and look, oh my God, yeah. Okay, I'll just pull a few extra ones for you guys, pile number 3, because it's all coming through here. And this was even reversed. I had put it, yeah, okay. Yeah, so what this is showing me here with the 5 of Wands, this is people having a disagreement, arguing, and while everything around them is going up in flames. It's a lot of distraction that's around you, that's around your energy, and we come back to the introspection. And with the introspection, it's seeing things from another perspective, and you'd be able to do that. Notice these, you know, when they talked about calling in your soulmate here, and this card was talking about prayers, affirmation, visualizations. The way that you're actually able to do that and do that introspection work to listen to your intuition is by having alone time, tuning into yourself. Look at her body posture here. She's shutting the world out, tuning into herself, not tuning into the worries and everything else that's going on around her. She's tuning into herself. Here again with the hermit energy, this is literally being alone and being in nature, being in a place, again, being in nature here, being in a place where you'd be at peace to tune into yourself, at peace with the elements, to tune into you. Again, we have the Hierophant card, going to someone who could help you tune into your intuition. We got that with the High Priestess here. But again, eyes are closed, tuning into yourself. And from that place, you would be able to derive your plan of approach and what it is that you want to achieve and where it is that you're actually going in your current path. If not tuning into yourself, notice the 7 of Pentacles, where someone is working away to eventually pluck these pentacles. This came through reverse. So what this is saying to me, and it came through reverse by the King of Pentacles, this is your potential. But you guys are currently in a 7 of Pentacles state. So focus on what the potential is. What do we need to do to get from a reverse 7 of Pentacles to a King? It's within your reality, it's within your grasp. It's getting to a King is within your capabilities. But there's a lot of noise and distraction around you guys, pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know how, and I will either see you in another pile or see you in future readings. Bye for now.